what I picked up from Pink Frog Designs, I think it's called. So I got this to try out. It's some silver, I don't know if you can see it, but it's silver sparkle card. So what it is it's glitter card, but it's non-shed. So what it means is you, obviously it makes it a little bit easier when you're matting and layering as well, that your card will stick to it better. So it's also still super sparkly. I don't know if you can see, but it's lovely and sparkly. But when I bought it, I was actually told that, please excuse the cat that's walking straight past. Kitten. Sorry, this is life with cats, unfortunately. Okay, it's done now. So when I bought this, they told me that you can actually stamp straight onto this. And when they showed me, the image was really clear, and I was really impressed. They also said you can colour in with it as well, and it still shows through your sparkle. The only thing is you can't paint over it because that would cover your sparkle. So I'm going to try this out, and this was £4 for 5 sheets, but they did have some offers on of buying like a couple of sets at a time. So I'm going to try that, and I'll let you know what it's like. First little one I've got. Some other bits I've got is I got them from Lime Tree Crafts. So I've got, so from there I just picked up some card, some just different ones. So this is your mirror card, but it's a bit silvery, I don't know if you can see, but it's darker, so it's almost like a black mirror card, which is actually quite nice. I thought that would go really well with, like if you've just used white card and you're embossing in your blacks and things like that. I thought that would be really nice. I just picked up a pack of craft card, it's white backed craft card. I got 2 packs of that because I'm a big fan of craft card. And then I got Pewter Grey, 10 sheets, 300 GSM. I do like a thicker card. I do find that I'd been using like 200 GSM, and it just wasn't really enough for what I wanted it for. I wanted it to have some backbone, so it felt like it could stand up on its own. And then I bought it's like a mustard colour, which I think is really nice, and I think they'd look really nice together, like the mustard and the grey. I'm a big fan of the colour combination of those two. And then I just got some dotty card, which is like embossed. I don't know if you can see it very well. But it's really nice, and it always looks nice around Christmas time. So you can put like little dabs of glitter on where your raised bits are, and it looks a little bit like snow. So that's those ones. And then I picked up, I actually got this one as well from Lime Tree Crafts, and it's a tartan. See that? It's a tartan backing paper. I'm loving tartan this Christmas. I actually bought some tartan ribbon off eBay recently, and that was really nice. I'm using our new Christmas companion with the tartan backing paper and tartan ribbon. I think that was really nice. And then from Anna Marie Designs, I picked up quite a few bits. Card again, but they're quite. So I've got this pack of, this is 8x8, and it's Garden Blooms in Lilac. I'm going to open it up so I can flip through. Excuse me. I should use a pair of scissors really. So I'm showing you. Open it up. So they did it in a pink, a blue, and a purple. But I'm a big fan of purple, so I really like the design. So I'm just going to flick through to see if you can see the different designs. I just thought they were really, really pretty. I just wanting to use some in. I wanted to do a scrapbook. I went on holiday in February to New York, and I want somewhere to show all those pictures, but haven't got round to it yet. But I do really like these backing papers, and you get plenty of them, so like you don't feel like you're going to use one. Sorry, cat again. You don't feel like you're getting too much. And I love the wood effect. I think that's really nice. We've got it in black as well. And then, oh, the same one, but in, I don't know if you can see the little purple flowers with it. I think they're really pretty. So that's that one, and I think that was, it says £11 on there, but I think it was about £8, which is really good because it's quite thick, and it's really good quality paper. So what else did I get? So I also got 4 sets of, it's 2-sided pearl card. I got it in these different colours. So I got it in like a baby pastel blue, which is really, really pretty. And then just in a white pearl, which I thought would be really nice. I'm a big fan on like white on white. So I would, like Matt and Larry used just a white normal card blank. And instead of like a silver mirror card, I'd used probably the pearl white card. I think it'll still look really nice. And then I've got this gold, it's almost like an olivey colour. Olive pearl colour. Really, really love that colour. And I think it would look really nice with gold, but it is a little bit more olivey toned. And then I got this one, which is a purple, but these are the same. These are 250 GSM, so they're a good thickness card. So I really liked the sheen and the colours on those. It was definitely predominantly card based by price. Oh, actually I've got even more of it actually. So I actually got a gold as well. I say gold, it's more of a bronzy colour. That one's really nice. And then I bought, this is the same, this is an Anna Marie design, this is in rust. So if you put the 3 together, you can see like the different shades of them. So you've got like your red, your rust and your olivey greeny, goldy colour, which is really nice. And then I just got some red. So again, Christmas, you can't go wrong with your red card. And I just think the pearl is really nice. It's a nice alternative. I bought some mirror card, but you can see the difference. It's almost like a little bit subtler. It's really nice. But I do love mirror card. I always wonder whether it's mirror or mirrored. I've heard it both. So then I went a bit crazy with some paintbrushes. I found a stall called Art Master, and I've not seen them before. And I've just started using the Gansai Tambi watercolour paint set. I bought it a while ago and I've made quite a lot of my samples using that. And I'm really, really enjoying using the paints. And up until recently I'd been using the Rangers paintbrushes. They're just the blue ones with a little bit softer around where your fingers hold them. And I thought they were really good, and then I'm not against them at all. But after finding these and using these brushes, I have found that these are a little bit softer and they tend to hold their shape a little bit better. So I bought this one, I don't know if you can see it. So it's just, yeah, it says just a number 1, but it's quite a good one. So if I was going to do like a big area, I would use the I'd just watercolour my paper. It would be the same with using your brush show powders, which I've been using a lot. I would just wet the page and then sprinkle the paints on it rather than doing the paints in the water. So that one's really nice and it's really, really soft. So, and then I did go a little bit crazy. So I bought this is a little Pro Artist All Media series, and I think it's like a 0.5, so I don't know if you see, it's really, really small, really fine tipped brush. It'll be really good for like your little bits of detailing and things like that. And then I bought an Art Master Pearl series in a number 2, which is, it's really nice. So it's a little bit flatter, but it's got a rounded head. And that one's really good. And I'd used, we bought some for my dad for the same ones, and I'd been using his brushes over the weekend. And I thought this one was amazing. This is Art Master Premium series in a size 8. and I think this is the one that I'll probably use the most for like the watercolour and the blending, because it's quite a good, it's a good size tip brush, I'm not sure, one of the two, but it's a really nice one. I really like how it goes, and you can see that it's really pointed at the top. You see that? It is really, really nice. So that was on my second journey. This was my third, and these are the sets that I bought to start with. So you can see I've got quite a few different ones. So this is a number 6, so this is very similar to the number 8, but it's a different type of brush. It's almost got a little bit of a longer head, it's a bit rounder. I do really like that one. Oh, I bought 2 number 6s, which, happy accident, but I don't mind. So I've got the 2 number 6s, which again, they're just so soft, they feel like really good quality bristles. I want to make sure that I'm using a really good paintbrush, because I think it makes a massive difference to your artwork and to your cards. And then I picked up a number 4, but this is a round, you see it's flat with a rounded tip, which is really nice. And this one I just thought, I actually just quite liked the way that it felt, but I'm not sure what I'll use this one for yet. I suppose similar to this one, but a little bit smaller, so if you've got a smaller area and you're working with. And then this last one, I just got a number 1 in the series. I think they were £1 each for these paintbrushes, which I think is absolutely incredible. Especially, I know that you could probably get them cheaper on eBay and things like that, but you don't get the quality, or I don't think you get the feel of the quality before you buy them. And I thought these were amazing. The lady on the stall that served me was really lovely as well, and really helpful. Because I'm new to the painting, I'm new to the watercolouring, and I just wanted to make sure that I was getting like a good variation of paintbrushes. I could have probably bought, they were selling at the time like different sets. I think it was 10 for £10 or 10 for £15 and things like that, in different brushes. I've got quite a wide range of those, which I'm sure they'll all come in handy. So there's quite a few there. I'm very excited to get some painting done. And then next, I picked up some ribbon from one of the stalls. You get quite a lot of it. I can't remember, they said it was 3 meters per like little bundle like this. And they were £1 for 3, which you can't get them that cheap anywhere. So I picked up some Christmas colours in like the olive green. I tried to match my card to my ribbon so that when I'm matting and layering, I've got something else that goes with it, for like a bow or just like a tie round it. I quite like this colour, and then like a lilac and a pink, which were really nice, like a soft gold, red and green colours. So that was £2 for all those. And if I am right in thinking it was 3 meters, right, 3 meters or a metre, but even if it's a metre, it's still a decent amount of ribbon for what I paid for it, and good quality. It feels really nice. So they're only ribbons. So actually this book was from the Art Master stall as well, and it's just a little like a watercolour brush book, or like a skate, oh gosh, I'll get my words out in a minute, like a sketchbook. But I just thought it'd be really nice because the paper's quite thick and it's quite good quality, so it'd be really nice to do a little bit of journaling in there, adding some different colours and using some different stamps, just showing them in different ways really. So stay tuned, because I'm going to work with this very soon. My next couple of bits I bought from Every Craft's a Pound, and we see them at shows a lot, and I've never, because I'm so new to crafting, I chat to them, but I never really know what they were selling or what they had. And honestly, if I'd have known about it ages ago, I would have saved myself a fortune, because I picked up some masking tape. Now I don't know whether it's the low tack masking tape, but I will find out. I did buy some of that as well, where I've left it in my sister's car, which is the purple, which is really, really good. I've not really used it before because obviously, again, I've not had the need for it, but have found since using it on our stamp pressing board that it is really good, doesn't damage your card, and I've had quite a lot of ideas of how to use it to mask off areas and stamp around them. I don't know if you can see the cat, he's spying in the corner. So yes, I got some masking tape, and then I got some foam tape, and it's 5 metres foam tape, and that were £1. I'm going to do a video really soon testing out different foam tapes, because I've probably had maybe 10 different ones or 15 different ones while starting up, and I think it's really important to know that not all of them are good, and not good, but good for different things, I suppose. I'd recently bought a pack, I thought I'd put it down somewhere, but I haven't. I recently bought a pack from the range, and it had a roll, and I think it was a 3 metre roll, but it had your sheets where they were already like pre-cut, I suppose, and you could just peel them off, put them on your card and peel the backing off. And I think they're really good, and they're really good value for money. The only thing is they're a little bit, but they're really sticky as well, so you don't get much chance if you think you've positioned your card in the wrong place. There's not really any going back without damaging your card. So that's the only downside to those. However, value for money, they were great, but that's a different video. So again, big roll, 5 metres, £1. Absolute value. So I picked up some of these as well, and they're just teeny tiny scissors, but they're connected, so I think you sort of hold them. I have absolutely no idea how you hold them actually, but I think they'll be really good. They're called tweezer scissors, so I think they'll be really good for getting in like intricate spaces and little details. Behave. It's the cat again. Honestly, madhouse. I don't get a minute without the cats. Yes, so I really liked these. I thought they'd be really good for... I just like chopping little bits off. I think sometimes when you're using gems, they've got the little plastic bit in between them, and sometimes you're using your scissors and getting in between, then it holds on to them. I think these will be really good for that. But my main purchase, which I thought were amazing, so they're Dovecraft Curiosity Corner, but again I got them from Every Craft's £1, and they're 6x6 designer card pack, and they're 150 GSM cardstock. But look at can you see how thick that is? For £1. And like, there's all the different, I think the like really, really nice patterned papers for like your scrapbooking, your journaling, like even backing your cards, everything. Like, there's such a wide range, and honestly, £1. I honestly don't think you can go wrong. Even if you only say used 5 sheets out of the whole pack, it's still massively worth it, because you could pay, like when I'm walking around, if you're good quality card, you can be paying like 80p for one piece of card, and I just think that's bagging. So that was one of the ones I got. And again, that was the Curiosity Corner pack. And then I got, this one was Nature's Grace, again Dovecraft collection, 6x6. Also you get, this one is 4 sheets of 12 designs, and you get 48 sheets. And the other one was a 72 sheet pack, 6 sheets of 12 designs. So it's like the same again, so like these, I just love the colours, like the mustards. You see those? Sorry, I'm new to the YouTube videoing, so I'm not getting the angles right straight away, but they are so beautiful. Like if I could blow them up and have them as wallpaper, I probably would. Put that back in there. The only thing is they're not connected, so it's not like you're tearing one out and you can keep hold of the book. They are like individual sheets, which obviously doesn't matter. But when it comes to holding them together, it's a good idea to probably keep the packaging they came in, so that you can keep them together and you're not damaging them or losing bits. So I'm currently working from work, making the samples and the cards and things, but I'm also working from my conservatory, as you can see, which is perfect because this time of year it's lovely and bright. And this was the last one I picked up from the Every Craft a Pound, and this was the same. So what do I get in this? This is again 72 sheets, 6 sheets of 12 designs, and it was Floral Muse collection. I don't know if you can see. Absolutely beautiful. And I think more so with your scrapbooking and things, I think it's nice to have like a nice backing paper. And I've been looking at places like the Range and things, and although they have such a wide variety, and I do love the Range, but it can get quite expensive. And I think you could buy a set of backing papers, even if you could easily pay £5 for one of these. And I think for £1, I just think they're amazing. And they've got more on their website than what they had with them. There's quite a lot that they've got out of stock at the minute, which is what I want to buy. So I will be placing my order very shortly. But I do think they're amazing. And then the last thing I picked up was just a neutral ultra shimmer in the Wow powders. And it's just because I've ran out of the one that I've been using. I've used it on quite a lot of my samples recently because I just think it's really nice. I'm a big fan of stamping with your VersaFine in black or grey, because it stays wetter for longer. I like to emboss using that rather than using your Versamark and embossing with your black powders, because I seem to make a bit of a mess. So that's it for all that I picked up from NEC. But I do have quite a lot of videos coming soon. Like I say, I'm going to do one with I'm going to do a crafting essentials, what I think you should have in your kit when you're starting out, or what are good things to buy when you're starting out, right? Because I think it's an absolute minefield, and I think you can go to places like your craft shows and they're amazing, but it can be a little bit overwhelming, and you can find yourself buying things that you wouldn't necessarily need or want depending on what you are trying to make. So I'm going to do that, like in every essential set. And then I'm also going to do, like I say, a bit like a foam tape review, and like a double-sided tape review and your masking tape review. Not by any means an expert, but I think through experience it's really important to know which ones are good and which ones are worth your money. Again, because something like that you go through all the time. And then another video that I'm going to do pretty soon is I'm going to review the Gansai Tambi watercolour paints, which are really good. I've got them here, is the set that I have, and I've got the 3 sets of pearl paints, and I think they come in gem colours, gem, pearl and starry, and I think they're really lovely, but I haven't got them. I've lent them to Nina at the minute, so I've digressed, but these are the paints that I'm going to be reviewing soon. And they're really good. They've had so much interest over the weekend at the NEC, and I just think these are really brilliant. If I'd have started crafting and I'd have had to buy all the pens that are out there on the market, your Pro Marks and your Spectrum Art, and I think they're brilliant, but I needed something that were relatively cheap, that I could mix all the colours that I would need, and I didn't feel like I was spending a lot of my money to get, I don't know, like your Pro Max I think come in sets of 6 or 8 or something like that anyway, which are brilliant because you've got a good set, but I think I paid £30 for this off eBay, and it's 36 different colours, and they all blend really well, you can mix colours really well, and once I get round to my next video, I'll show you how I blend and how I make the different colours. So that's it for me today. I've waffled on for about 25 minutes. So that's it. I just wanted to show you what I'd picked up. So I'll do like an introduction video, with it being my first YouTube video, so please be kind. And that's it really, that's it from me. I'll see you soon, so please like and subscribe to keep in touch with my videos, what's coming up next. And also, if you follow me on Instagram, I'm the Flaky Crafter on Instagram as well. There's lots of pictures on there, examples of what I've been working with. So yeah, really enjoyed it, thank you.